Twin Flame Collective. Welcome to the Twin Flame Divine Love Full Moon in Sagittarius reading for May 29th, 2018. So, I'm feeling that we're feeling stuck, stagnated, all these emotions that have been going on, frustrated, just these shifts that are going on. Well, with this moon, stay positive, but right before something gets released or major change happens, we usually feel that anxiety, that holding on, that what the heck, you know, why am I feeling this way? Well, it's right before it comes to a head and it really moves is usually how you feel. It's kind of like there's a door and everyone's pushed up against the door and pushed up against the door and you're just feeling that anxiety and feeling like what, and bam, it opens up and there it flows. So with this full moon in Sagittarius, barriers and blockages are being removed with this moon energy, and truth, inner as well as in the 3D, will be revealed. Get ready for an adventurous time ahead and release any fears surrounding our inner truth, divine energies, and being judged for who we truly are and what we are here to accomplish along this journey. Replace all that with love. Love for your counterpart, love for this journey, love for the change and the shift that is going to be happening right now. Because change will be occurring if we are ready or not. So just be open. Now, are we ready? Do we still have those fears? We gotta, pay attention to that, because karmic shifts are inevitable, especially for the masculine. As I've been feeling this whole time, all the inner plans that they've been dreaming of and desiring are now going to be put more into action. And a release of what no longer serves them will be, out of their control, even if they are still holding on so intently. And that's what I think the feminine's feeling. There's some sort of still holding on for the masculine, and that's our feeling of, what the heck, this change has to occur. And within ourselves as well, getting out of our fear about what type of change is going to be. And for the feminine, we are stepping more into our life purpose and receiving more of our abundance from different sources than we may be used to. Okay, so be open to receive from all areas in your life and all people in positive ways. It is a time of adventure, moving forward boldly, freedom from the ego, and truly being guided, allowing our intuition to take the wheel. Our words are very powerful at this time, so remain positive and our vibration will remain high, propelling us forward toward our wildest dreams. Dream big, hold on tight, but pick up your feet and enjoy the ride with this moon energy. It's really why we're feeling so unsettled and so upset on some levels, because that's right before the big change happens, and I feel a major ascension on both parts. We're getting closer. It's no longer like this in the journey. It's more like that and the pulling up of. Okay, so now we're going to go on to this energy surrounding the moon for the masculine and for the feminine. And then, what the masculine can focus on to surrender, what the feminine can focus on when surrendering, what we're wanting to receive at this time, because these beautiful changes that are coming through, being aware of, okay, how can I receive this? What's my best way of just being open and having that? And it's nice to know, geez, those energies are there for us. This is insanity. These cards just totally flew. This is going in the middle. This is going in the middle of what major changes are coming through to just be aware of. Okay. All right. So then the divine energy that's surrounding us, surrounding the masculine, and surrounding, the cards have been flying around all day today for me. It's insane. I think it's because of the propulsion, right? And the overall outcome. We're close enough to the moon energies. That's why I love doing that around here, because those energies really bring out truth and full out enlightenment. And I've been doing healings and readings in all different ways and being more creative with it all and just being full out guided. Okay, gorgeous. So, for the masculine, the energy surrounding this beautiful, changing, moving out of karmic stuff moon is 8 of Gabriel. A great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, important communication. Okay, so I guess can't really say any more for this, right? So 8, as you know, is with the union. There's the feminine energy, and then the orange is with the sacral chakra. So a great deal of activity, and I'm feeling they're feeling that from us, feminine. We're really gonna burn that flame. We're gonna step into our sensuality and sexuality even more so, because we're stepping into the number 6 month of love and just passion and all of those things. So sudden and immediate results. So whatever we're putting out there, they're going to feel it, and the communication is going to be amazing. So a great deal of activity going on, but a major results. Like I said, all this stuff is about to go down. It's about to go down, and they're going to have all this activity around them. There's going to be immediate results from what they truly desired, and then getting important communications and how to move forward within this, because the divine will be guiding them. And so for the feminine with this moon energy, perspective, there's a better way. Pause for reflection and insight. Dare to be different. Yeah, dare to look at these things in a different way. See the union in a different way. See everything karmically in the 3D in a different way. Keep your vibration high and be positive. Whatever's coming at us, that change is happening. We know it. And we are going to take that time right before we ascend. We're sitting there going, okay, let me take all these messages in. Let me get all the truth that's around me so I can dare to be different. I can step into my true divine energies. Like I said in the beginning, get rid of any of the things that have been holding us back. Any of the judgment, any of the fear of being that way, because we are going to reflect, get the insight, get the inner truth, the inner divine truth that is wanted for us, and then we will step into a different energy, more in our divine feminine energy. It is an arcana, definitely happening. It's a new beginning with the 2 of us, and the 2 of us within divine energies. And being able to communicate in that way, have better communication, important communication coming through, especially in the 5D, if not in the 3D. I feel all of that's going to open up. A lot more people are going to be communicating in the 3D. So what for the masculine to focus on surrendering is 9 of Gabriel. Stay determined and move forward. Be prepared for any possibility, environmental activism. So here's to release anything that's taking away his determination and moving forward with what's going on. And there's the fear surrounding the feminine, fear surrounding feminine energy, fear surrounding how they are so attracted to our feminine energy. Even if you've not met, or you just feel your masculine, you know, they feel it. They just want to get out of what they're in, knowing that it's not right for them. Okay, so whatever's holding him back is to release. That 9 is an end to any of that, and holding him back when it comes to communication, and knowing that any possibilities out there. And I think a lot of them don't communicate because they're afraid we're going to judge them and be upset with them for what they've done, that they've not been so-called truthful. They've been truthful. They are giving us the truth of what they truly desire. When they say anything to us of what they want for us or with us, and those things is what they truly desire. It may not look like it in the 3D, but it is. And that's what the feminine focuses on, has faith and trust in, so he can step into that energy. So any possibility and acting it out in the 3D when it comes to communication, getting out of his fear of how we will respond to him because of what's gone on in the past, because what's going on karmically. But it's getting out of the way. It's going away. And see, that's how we're going to be different as well. We're going to communicate in a different way. We're going to be positive. We're going to be understanding, unconditionally loving. No more of this angsty, I always say, energy thing. The doors are opening up, the blockages, the barriers are going away, and boom, it's catapulted. Okay, that's how I see it. Like, we're going to be pushed forward so much. Even in our life purpose, feminine, we're going to be asked to do more when it comes to this unconditionally loving energy. And so for what us to be aware of to surrender is 3 of Gabriel. Prosperity arising from wise planning. Time to take the next step. Optimistic plans that turn out as expected. See, there's our fears. Emotionally, we block ourselves. Within the ego, it recognizes, oh, no, in the past, this has been a problem. And even here, I do believe, yes, there is the butterfly for the ascension. So anything that's holding us back within our communication of what we want to manifest, instead of being in the negativity, our words are very powerful right now. So we want to speak our life into truth. Okay, so prosperity arising from wise planning. Yes, we've been working on this. Yes, planning. Planning means that you have to put something out there in order to get in return. And I even have this deck that's going to help, because a lot of twin flames say to me that they don't have much money, they don't have much abundance. And so therefore I have this deck that I'm going to use with this moon to help you see what kind of wealth code or what kind of energy to be within in order to receive your wealth. But it's also saying, come on now, within your feminine energy, release any of the fears and the blockages, even within your sacral chakra, that's stopping you from your abundance, your finances, and keeping you in this energy of 3 people, having that karmic still be in that position with your man. Because you have to say, listen, the plan here is, okay, goodbye. I'm ready to step in. Optimistic plans that turn out as expected. So whatever we are putting out there, no, that's what we're going to get in return. So if we put out negativity, that's what we will get in return. So release any of the negativity, any low vibrational feelings or thoughts, knowing that this is it. This is the time. This is the time where we can really push forward. So this is all about communication right now. So what you're putting out there, verbally even when you want to talk about what's going on, it's very important. If you find yourself saying something very negative, cancel, clear, delete, release. Okay? Not good, because you want this communication and you want to do it within your feminine energy and within to be different than what has been happening, because we've been feeling stuck. Okay, so for receiving for the masculine, we have 10 of Ariel. There's so very much to be grateful for: financial success and the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. Retirement from this karmic energy, right? Getting more into love, and number 10, which is a new beginning, number 1. There's so much to be grateful for. So what they want you to receive is the gratitude that you went through, masculine, all this karmic stuff. And so that's why they're just releasing it from you now. And they're going to be rewarding you. And a lot of the masculine, the reason why they stay in their situation is financial. Just as much as the feminine doesn't do her work and healing because of financial, the masculine stays in his situation because of financial. And that's why I say we are having to be able to have the strength to give up our earthly goods to the divine in order to get our spiritual health back, our pieces put back together, and then rewarded with 3D wealth in the 3D. Okay, so we have to be able to, it's almost like, you know, tithing, right? You're giving up your earthly goods to then receive better health, because if you have your earthly goods and you're not in good health, doesn't matter. So the health is the most important. So give up your earthly goods for your better spiritual health, and then the earthly goods will come back to you, okay? It's a cycle. So for the masculine, he's going to open up and receive the reward of getting through this karmic energy at this time, and even having it just be released without his control, because the control part of it creates more of the shame, blame, guilt, and karma around it. So if things are just being taken away and released, that's all they can do is be within the moment. So feminine, at this time, please put your compassion out there, be understanding, be empathetic, because it's happening, okay? This is a major moon for this. So for the feminine to be open to receive the world, nice, a very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. Okay, full circle back to your full out masculine that you love and desire. You got the two together, and then as one, manifesting that. So we have up here being as one and bringing the two together and being different within that energy. And then we have the two together in this major energy also being as one. Coming full circle, coming together, having the spiritual growth and insight. Beautiful arcana for the feminine. This is our major push and change. Be aware of that. And we are protected within our divine energy. So none of this guilt or shame or judgment, not at all. Or even the way it looks that if they're getting out of a relationship, that was what was meant to be. It does not mean we pushed it or we did anything about it. It's what was meant to be from the divine. So what the divine energy surrounding for the masculine is Queen of Raphael, follow your heart, a love of home and family, trustworthy psychic information. So they're giving him the messages during this karmic time. He's sitting in that karmic energy and all the emotions, and he's recognizing his queen, and he's getting, so that's why I say it's important for us to put the better vibration, the better emotions out toward him during this karmic time of release. So the divine is there guiding through this release. And for the feminine, the divine energy surrounding us with this moon is King of Raphael. Yes, it is safe to trust. The ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions. When it comes to him, look, it's saying, he's sitting there right now and he's getting the help and he's going to be getting the help, but this is what's coming. It is safe for us to trust this is what's happening. Okay, and we got the King and Queen of Healing. Raphael says all karmic stuff is healing within emotion, and yes, it is safe for us to trust that this is going on. That's what the divine is letting us know with this moon. The truth coming through. Yes, trust, have faith, stay in that higher vibration. While he's having to release all this, they're helping. And whatever we put out there, they are going to feel, okay? And that's going to help guide them as well. So the overall outcome energies for the masculine with this moon is seek out other possibilities, look for the magic in life, be aware of your own emotions. Yeah. But the 4, so instead of being imprisoned anymore, he's going to making a better foundation. Whatever he's been going through in his heart, what he's truly desired, he's going to now make that foundation. It's going to work out and it's going to work through. Okay? And it's also, here he is in a way, and we're here, and here's the shells with all the messages of what you can have. He wants to reach out and talk. That's it. And he wants to heal from all of that has gone on, but he can't. We have to stay in a more positive vibration, feminine, so he feels comfortable to heal and to then communicate better toward us what they desire and what's going on, all right? And sometimes it's best for us to not even know because of what they're going through. But it's they're seeking out other possibilities, meaning stepping away from this karmic energy, looking for our magic in life, knowing that, oh my gosh, this is insane. Like, it was something I didn't want to have to decide on, and now it's just being released. And then their emotions through it. And being aware of our emotions is so important, right? To be in a better place, because this is what's coming to us within emotion, within passion, within romance, right? Trust. Feminine trust. So the overall outcome with this moon for the feminine is 3 of Raphael. Reasons to celebrate a community of friends. Happy announcements regarding relationships or children. So coming up out of that 3 triangle and coming to a celebration. And then having everyone on a good vibrational level of friendship, like-spirited people, happy announcements regarding relationships, and even children. Children, you know, if there are some of us that get upset if our masculine has to, you know, step away from a situation where they have children, it's going to be okay. All right? That's part of what stops us as well. They put a lot of things on this journey to try to push us off, but we have to know and have faith and trust to know that this is for the best for everyone involved. So happy announcements regarding relationships and children. Good. Beautiful. Whew. All right. Now, most importantly, what they want us to know, most of the change, the adventure of it all, right? Our adventurous side, what's happening? Wow. The Star, a dream come true, believe in yourself, the end of a difficult situation, great emotion flowing. The Star, Arcana, the High Priestess, powerful psychic insights, reflection and meditation that provides valuable information, be at peace, and getting our pieces back together with the number 2. Wow. New beginnings. Whoa, look at this. Starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. So new beginnings with us, number 2. And then this is the number 8 with the Union, and then Knight of Raphael. Committed romantic relationships, being swept off your feet, situations or topics that make your heart flutter. There he is. He's healing. He's coming through with these emotions. But the thing is, I have a feeling they're going to be surprising us. Okay? It's going to be surprising how they come through and with their messages and what's going on. And I'll put this right here. Wow. I'm telling you, they're going to be more adventurous when reaching out and giving messages and being adventurous to step away from what's no longer good for them and choosing themselves a bit more. Starting that new life. Having a better purpose. And forgiving whatever went on, right? Forgiving whatever went on karmically for the wishes they truly desire. And getting all these, I think this is mostly for the feminine, is getting the insights and meditate and get more at peace with the whole situation and what has gone on. But for both by far. But this is like the High Priestess, which means it really is our power. We do have such a spiritual power that we can also, this one in the other deck, it says faith that can move mountains, right? We have that faith. We're going to have that faith. Okay, we're spiritually growing within the world, within the 3D, and being this priestess, we can create all of this. He's getting into a new beginning. Our dreams are coming true, and it's committed romantic relationship. There's the commitment there, the romance, okay? It's all being healed with these energies. Absolutely gorgeous. All right, so within the 3D, for the masculine to be aware of with this moon, and for the feminine, the energy is music, harmony, good, giving and receiving and resonating on almost the same level, almost there, like I was saying, you know, with harmony, one sings here, one sings a bit higher or whatever, but it's closer. That's where we're getting to. They're getting closer, closer to us and closer to, you know, ascending and moving forward with us. Good. All right. And so, oh, I didn't even know that I had two here. And so for the feminine to be aware of, okay, we're still working with healing ourselves from the ancestors, from things that have gone on. And this is with its coming full circle. So we're coming back around, healing any of this stuff with the ancestors, with helps with the DNA healing and all those things that I do. So if you want to reach out for this, coming then to the new moon, the promise, we have a new beginning, a new promise on top of that. So it's really working through still at getting rid of anything that's blocking our prosperity and our optimism, right? Because look at all this energy that's here. And he's moving faster, much faster to really match up with us. All right, romance-wise, what's surrounding? What's to release? What to receive? What's the surrounding us with? What message? And the overall outcome with this moon energy. And the most important thing to focus on right now with this wishes come true. The ability to piece ourselves back together for these new beginnings in this romantic relationship. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so surrounding the masculine, romance-wise, with the moon energy, calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmation, and visualizations help bring you together. Yes, all those prayers, all the things that they've been feeling and wanting and visualizing to fix their situation, it's happening. They're calling it in. It's a great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, because now they've been calling it in. It's going to happen. The communication is going to come through. And all that karmic stuff is going to start really, whatever they were working on, and they have, but they were still holding on. And that part is just going to be taken away at this point. And so for the feminine within romance on that perspective is, ooh, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Be in your blissful state. It is the holiday. For some of it, for us, Memorial Day, you know, and Memorial Day, we think back to the past and the people that have passed on, those ancestors, right? But enjoy, get in your bliss when it comes to emotion. Dare to be different within your emotions and be in a place of bliss. Okay? Beautiful. You can reflect on the past of what it's been and how it's been and look toward where we were and where we are now, and then get into that emotion of bliss, because that's what this moon is giving us, this honey. It's making a sweet moon. So be sweet, everyone, feminine. And what the masculine, when it comes to romance, to release, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And I cannot say that. I mean, here it is. So they're forgiving and learning all that karmic energy. They're releasing and healing the past. In the 3D, environmental activism, right? Anything that's blocking them. So for being able to forgive and to learn from it so they can move forward, releasing anything that's stopping them from the past to heal that. And for the feminine to release when it comes to romance, heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. And that's the thing. Are we honest? Do we recognize their honesty in a way of they're letting us know what's going to come to fruition and what they truly desire it to be, so we can focus on that and make it happen? So anything that you're not being honest with how you truly feel, honest within your feminine energy, to take away the shame, blame, guilt, any of those things, be honest and honestly discuss to the moon and what you truly desire and what you do, no matter how angry you get. The bottom line is, you want your masculine. You want this relationship, no matter how angry you may get in the 3D. Above all, what is most important to you? Having the relationship. That's what you focus on, no matter what's going on. So be honest. Stop being, allowing all those negative emotions. Release them with this moon. Have the conversation with the moon and say, this is what I desire. And don't focus on what you haven't liked and what's going on. It's very powerful right now to be positive. And so for the masculine, with romance to receive, love yourself first. Perfect. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive, doesn't it? So instead of trying to please all the karmic crap around them, like I said, they're going to step more into who they are. Yes, be very grateful. Having that set, and like retirement, right? The retirement is there because they're going to love themselves more. They're retiring from that karmic energy, from the position they were put in and they were playing, to love themselves more in their masculine energy. And for the feminine, what's to receive at this time? It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So it's safe. Yes, we are safe, even though ancestral stuff has gone on. There's this promise. The most important thing is to go through with this. The most important thing is to go through with this promise, to get rid of any of this generational karma guck that we've been through. Okay? Keep to the promise. Keep healing. It is safe for you to love. Open up, give, and receive. That also means healing. Okay, so the divine energy when it comes to romance surrounding the masculine, we have let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. So the divine is once again saying they are there helping during this time. They're giving them the psychic information. They're putting it all within the heart. And when it comes to love of home and family, it's all shifting and changing. So they're getting the support from the divine right now when it comes to moving toward this romantic, loving, committed romantic relationship, the true one. The romantic one, not just the karmic one. It's just been there to heal certain things. Okay, so the divine is surrounding the feminine with, you deserve love. Yes, we are lovable. Okay? So we deserve his love on the level that is supposed to be coming through. That's what you truly desire. That's what your true emotion is. And no, you deserve it. You deserve it on a level of divine energy, divinity, beautiful, of a union, of just wonderful balance and support, yet balance in the way of helping one another move forward instead of dragging one another down. So you are lovable. They're letting us know we deserve this love. So any type of guilt surrounding what it looks like in the 3D, we deserve this love. We are on that lovable level. Okay, so the outcome energy for the masculine with romance, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Yep. He's taking back control of his life as a divine energy. He's now seeking other possibilities, getting up out of here within romance. And for the feminine, the overall outcome is, yes, release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. The past, get rid of the past. We're now being catapulted forward with a new change, with a new adventure. It's all going to be new. We're going to dare to be different. We're going to dare to feel differently. We're releasing any of this stuff. We want to celebrate. We can have this happy relationship, happy announcement. So overall, we're getting rid of the past, and they are being freed as well. So it is a major energy right now. What's most important for us to know between the masculine and the feminine when it comes to romance with this retreat? It's time to disconnect from the world. Yeah, disconnect from the karmic 3D. Walk down that path for the romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So we're on the path again for these romantic feelings. So a lot of romance is going to be coming through, which is nice and new for us. That's a new beginning within romance because we don't really get romanced, right? That's what we get so upset about because we think the karmic's getting all that, but they're not either. Although it is practice for the masculine. Okay, so within true love, what to receive? Okay, sorry. Abundance, yes. And seeing us for our abundance, but they're getting more of their abundance. It's right next to those financial windfalls and stuff like that, yeah. So abundance, within true love, there is abundance. There's more than enough, and we are flowing with it, right? That harmony, they're coming closer and closer to all of it. Loving themselves and getting to that level. Giving and learning, releasing any of that. And for us within true love, connection, beautiful. Getting more connected. Romance, see all the romance in this? All right, so that's what we're focusing on right now. That we can be surprised romantically. The romance is going to be coming through. that's the adventure. To actually believe that, trust that, yeah, that's what they're saying. It's safe. It's safe to receive it. Okay, so with this moon energy, what's most important coming through for the masculine or the feminine? So for the masculine, yes, boundaries and caution. So the boundaries are coming down when it comes to the karmic energy. The blockages and everything's moving through. Any type of caution they've had, going away. The boundaries are going away for opening up to receive their abundance. Because, yeah, when you have those boundaries, it blocks. No matter what part of us is putting up a blockage, it blocks many sources. Money, you know, just health, all these things that are gifts to us from the divine. And we start to shut down, our bodies start to shut down, we start getting sick, all of these things, okay? So with this connection with the moon energies, what's most important to know? Ooh, winter. Reflection, transition, release. Perfect. Reflect to where we have been acting. You know what? I was reading something where it said something about we are now shedding everything from the winter. We're thawed out, and now we're transitioning and we can release. So releasing is very important with this moon, as it's been showing. Be truthful with how you truly feel instead of how you've been angered by what you've seen and you haven't felt that he's doing the work. They've been doing the work. Even more so, if we don't hear from them, they're doing their work. They're not using us as a crutch to feel better and just prolong the situation. They're getting in there and they're doing the work. And the more they don't talk to us, the harder it gets for them to stay in their situation because it really just hurts them and upsets them. All right. So let's go to masculine energy and feminine energy around this moon to be aware of. Masculine, we have Apollo. Inquiry. Yep. More so in his divine masculine energies, stepping into that, recognizing it, and moving forward in it, because the boundaries are going to be taken away from what karmic energy was happening. And for the feminine, beautiful. Eostre, new beginnings. New beginnings, on top of the new beginnings, on top of the transformation and release, and a better connection. Okay, we're coming into a better connection and having these new beginnings, and he's inquiring more about how can this happen, and how am I wanting to do this, and how am I going to put my romance out there. Okay, so for a little bit extra for the divine feminine, because I've been feeling that we have needed a boost of energy because we've been a little about it all. I have divine feminine energy to be aware of for us. So we have Pope Joan, the pontiff of possibilities. The possibilities are limitless because the soul is limitless. Okay? So don't hold yourself back for these new beginnings of what it's going to feel like, look like, even within romance. And then we have Lilith, the first woman. I am the voice of my body and soul. I choose the life that I desire to live. That's the energy you want to stay in. Choose the life that you desire to live. And that is with your masculine in a beautiful union with love, unconditional love, and helping everyone else around you for that flow. Helping the whole planet to raise its vibration more toward love and less toward violence and hurt and pain. Okay, so we have Lilith going there, and that's, yeah, everyone has their take on who Lilith is, but it says the first woman, and we are the voice. It's the voice of the body and the soul, so be within that energy, knowing this is what energy is with the moon here now, and now we can choose the life that we desire to live instead of what went on in the past and what we feel like should happen. No, we can choose the life we desire, and that's a big part of this moon. And then Diana, queen of the wilderness. The language of the natural world is a frequency of love. This is my mother tongue. So putting out the full out, unconditionally loving frequency out there, okay? And then I'm going to pull a frequency card just to see what we can kind of heal or be aware of to stay within that frequency of love, since we've been a little upset, a little, you know, but we know why now, because it's about those doors flying open and everything moving. Look at that. Healing the sacral chakra, what I talked about, the frequency of the sacral chakra, the orange flower of life, supports our ability to flow with our desires and stimulates our creative power to manifest success and abundance in our lives. And that's what we want to stay within. Within our feminine energy, that will help us stay within these frequencies of unconditional love, staying within the bliss, and then him truly feeling, you know, getting the communication from us, feeling it, moving him forward. Okay, so let's do a crystal. go. For the masculine, we have Skolosite, and it is peace. So piecing his stuff together, putting his pieces together during this time when all this stuff is karmically coming off of him. It's important that he puts those divine pieces back in, as we've been doing all along, feminine, and helping them with the crown chakra. The medicine of Skolosite is a powerful ally to assist in mastering the essence of inner peace. Skolosite is made up of hundreds of tiny slithers of white hair-like shards. Each shard acts like a laser beam of pure white light energy from the cosmos, constantly channeling the love and peace from the universe into everyone who finds her or his way into its field. It brings the light of divine peace into the darkest depths of your being, illuminating and purifying the soul and offering the medicine of inner peace. And is needing this time when all this karmic stuff is falling away. Enhances a deep sacred space of meditation and relaxation, promotes inner peace and tranquility, supports you in the awakening of your inner wisdom, allows access to deeply held subconscious memories for transformation, assists in purification and illumination of the soul. This is perfect for him right now. And that inquiry is really working toward, yes, this is what I'm moving toward, my soul, my other soul, you know, calling in the soulmate, calling in the different parts, the prayers, the affirmations, everything that's been going on inside him is now coming through with that karmic energy to get the inner peace to move forward as it all falls away. And for the feminine, we have Boji stones. Balance, yes, very important. Totally balancing all our energies, and it's all the chakras. Boji stones, shaman stones, have been utilized by the ancient shamans for thousands of years as guidance tools and healing gifts from the earth. These powerful allies assist in your journey into the worlds of spirit, where you connect to animal totems and many other medicines and gifts from the spirit world. They are great tools to work with in the soul retrieval process, as they allow for the shaman's energy to stay grounded in the earth plane and help facilitate the shamanic journey. They bring about a balancing of the energy field when placed in the hand, the male stone in the left, the female in the right. This powerful alignment allows for a state of balance within your life, creates balance, grounds the spiritual experience into the physical world, supports soul retrieval journey to the inner realms, assists in connecting your power animal in spirit. And I shall pull a power animal for the feminine for this, with this moon to focus on. Yeah, it's a lot of work for the feminine because of everything that the masculine is going to be going through. We need to be strong, as it's been telling us. And then here we go. It's the swan, new realm. Yeah, we're stepping into a whole new realm. So like the swan, just guiding along and everything. It reminds me of why I named my son, his name, Noah, is from the Notebook, right? All the swans that are there and how, you know, feeding them and nurturing them in that way, they started to come back together. So it is a sign saying we're getting closer. They're coming back. So we're getting closer. So nurture all that. Nurture the positive feelings and emotions, and really, feminine, get in there. Know that we can have the life we desire. Be those swans that are just floating along in our emotion, but in a beautiful way. And swans are so gorgeous and peaceful as well. Okay, so let's move on to how we are, what energy to be in to attract our wealth. For the masculine, for the feminine. And for the feminine, for your masculine, just you can focus on that with the moon, you know, to help him out. Oh, look at that. The king. I powerfully lead my mission. Regal, powerful, passionate, courageous, sovereign, responsible, benevolent, creative, innovative, decisive, directive, inspiring, visionary, respected. See, respecting the self, right? And it's the sun, which is the union, and what he is their king. He's stepping into is more of his divine energy, and that's what's going to give him his wealth and prosperity, which is said the financial flow there is coming through because he's stepping forward toward the union within his divine energies, within that sacral chakra, and he is I powerfully lead my mission. So he's within his power and he's leading his mission. The more he does it, the more all this financial flow and wealth will come through. And for the feminine, we have the administrator, which is Saturn. I walk with a foot in both the earthly and spiritual worlds. Practical, grounded, persevering, wise, dedicated, strong, purposeful, leading, organized, structured, confident, strategic, assertive, disciplined, humanistic, moral. Okay? Yeah. So we are the administrator. So we walk with, so we're going to be of both worlds. So we're taking everything from the 5D and we're grounding it in the 3D. That's already there for us. The life we truly desire. And know that we are in the front seat of doing this, right? We can do this. We're the ones that are going to move forward, have this balance, work on our feminine energy, work on all these energies, and know that it's coming forward for us. So, last but not least, the blockage Ganesh is removing and the gifts that are being given. And I am going to do it that way. So for the masculine, we have healing, karmic healing, coming into that royalty and knowing with the peacock, there's my peacock, see, coming into all that and having a healing when it comes to what they want to manifest. Number 3, within love. Okay, and ending anything that no longer serves them. So that's what Ganesh is giving them, so they can step into that king energy, so they can receive their wealth. And for the feminine, concentration. Yep, ending anything that's stopping us from totally committing and concentrating on what we truly desire for our life. And that's what's being given to us. Be the administrator. Be the one that we can be in both worlds and recognize a balance of them, so we can create in this 3D what we truly desire that we know within the 5D. And now, and this is what's watching over with this moon. And time, you are trying too hard. Give it time. It's going to take, well, to me it's saying, we've been trying too hard. Now's the time. The time is opening up. I have this one behind it. Is power. You instinctively know what is right for you, and you have the power to say no or to walk away at any time. And we know what's right for us, so we say no to any of the negativity, because it's a snake around here, saying no to the karmic stuff. We can do that. We know we can do that. And freedom. It's all about freedom right now. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. There it is. The path is clear. It's all in what we want it to be. And I love this, just the look of it, so I'm pulling that one too, is criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Don't we know it? Okay? And one last shuffle. Whoa. Okay, that's what was wanting to come out. I'm going to take it in that way. Here. And deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Yes, feminine. In your heart, you know the answer. Help yourself ascend by just staying within it. Make the commitment. Right? Okay? It's really being put out there. You have to make the commitment, know what's right, what's most important, release any of the other crap that has gone on, because you know most of all what you desire, and it is your man and his pure out divine masculine energy. And now's the time with this moon to be adventurous in that way and feel how that passion, the romance, look, the romance is going to start coming through in a whole other way than it has in the past. So thank you as always, liking, subscribing, sharing, commenting, especially donating, and all the people that are coming to me to help heal. And others, please reach out if you're needing any help through this time, because you really want to be at your best. You want to be at your highest vibration, because our words and our actions are really manifesting right now. Okay, so until you see me again, share your love.